if you look at the customers from automotive chip semiconductors, the most important customers listed in their annual reports are not Volkswagen or Daimler or Tesla even, but they are the tier one suppliers. So the Bosch, Continental, Denso, and other tier one automotive suppliers. So the semiconductor industry in general is not in direct contact with the automotive manufacturer, but they are in contact with the automotive manufacturer's direct supplier. So that means that the automotive industry didn't have a good understanding of the characteristics, how the semiconductor value chain works. And because they underestimated the necessary lead time, from the delay that you have from the time that you order a chip until you have it in your hand, this created the shortage. So that they simply reordered too late. And at the time, so in the third and fourth quarter of last year, when they tried to reorder chips, the consumer electronics and data center semiconductors, such as processors or graphics accelerators and others, they were high in demand because everybody was doing home office, everybody was doing homeschooling. So there was simply a huge demand for data centers, for cloud, and for consumer electronics. And the foundries, the companies who produce the chips, they were already at 100% utilization. So there was simply no capacity for these companies to produce additional chips for the automotive industry. So in that sense, the automotive industry simply signaled to the market too late that they need more chips. And at the time that they signaled the market that they need chips, the market was already busy and exhausted to produce all the other semiconductors that we need. And if we had seen a little bit more foresight and a little bit more strategic planning on the part of the automotive companies, then probably this chip shortage wouldn't have been as dramatic as it is now. This is really hard to guess because of these events such as the natural disaster and extreme weather conditions in the US and in Japan that all might impact the automotive chips situation. But my understanding is that many industry experts kind of agree that it's a temporary shortage and that probably this will go on until summer this year, maybe even all of 21, but it's not a continuous shortage. So I guess throughout 21 we will see shortages, but I would assume that within the next 10 to 15 months, the market will most likely completely recover. If the automotive industry is smart, they will deepen their ties with the semiconductor industry, and they will have stronger business connections with the manufacturers directly, and think also of long-term plans how to ensure a better forecast in the future and also better capacity agreements or wafer agreements with both foundries and IDMs. So companies such as Infineon or Renesas or NXP who produce most of their chips themselves. I think in that sense, we will see a revamp. I don't think that we will see a completely separated automotive value chain for semiconductors, because this is simply not possible, because the semiconductor value chain is way too complex to copy every single stage. But I would assume that we simply see a better understanding and more mature business relationships between automotive companies and their tier 2 semiconductor suppliers.